yesterday, Paul and I was out here working on the cabin, and I was turning to look at my cat. He was down on the ground, and I was standing about right here, and as my eyes, went towards my cat, I caught something black standing in that gap through there where it looks kind of brown. I mean, it looked more like just like a head of something. But as I was turning my eyes towards my cat, I seen it, and then I looked back real quick. I mean, it was gone that fast. But so we're gonna drive over there on the four-wheeler, and I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna get out in the weeds, but I'm gonna look around a little bit. Well, that's what the power line looks like now. They cut it to the ground. Might find some tracks in that. But whatever I saw, it would have been, where I'm standing, it would have been close to 8 foot. It would have been sticking out right behind those limbs right there. Is what I'm guessing. But it was real black. And now I didn't see a body. It was just something black. I don't know if it was but I could see it sticking out right in there somewhere. I'd almost have to do a size comparison to see exactly where. But I don't know what it was. Really thick. Look, there's a deer. She's flagging. Or he. Can't really tell him now. That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen it cut that short. They really done some cutting. There goes another deer. There's two up there now. Oh, here comes the third one.
Oh, they blend in.
Yeah, they blend in real good. The other day I was up here, I was just taking pictures of some wildflowers that was up here. And as I was walking through here and I was going that direction, I could hear something up there walking. And I thought, oh, it's probably a deer. But then when I stopped when I would stop, it would stop. And I could hear it a little bit after I would stop, and then it would stop. So I turned and went all the way back down the driveway. And when I went back that way, it followed me. It followed me back that direction. So I went out into the front yard and was looking at the flowers out there. And I had been down there about 10-15 minutes. And then I came up to the cabin. And when I came up to the cabin, I could hear it walking again. And then, I just heard it briefly walking, then I didn't hear it anymore. So I don't know what that was. I initially thought deer, but I don't think deer follow you. But, that's just, I don't know. There is absolutely no telling. Here's the cabin from this angle. Y'all can kind of see what it looks like from this side. Well, he got the main, I guess you call them trusses on. So now the roofing begins. And the way he's going to do the roof is he's going to lay boards down first, going, long ways there. And then over that, he's going to put the tar paper, then the insulation, and then the metal. So that way, when you're inside the cabin, or even the porch, you're going to see wood, and then you're going to see all the beams, which I think is going to be really cool. So that's what we're waiting on, is to do the wood on the roof. Gotta wait for some good weather and some help. Just gonna give y'all a little view here, but you'll be able to see all those beams on the inside, which is gonna be pretty. But there you have it. I guess I'm going to get off here. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Love and appreciate y'all. Please take care, and I hope the good Lord blesses everyone.